Tapped in exclusive. We are the internet.
Yeah, I know what the
bitch.
fuck going on.
Tapped In Podcast, the hottest upcoming podcast in the world. I'm your
Stupid.
host, Kevin Melody, joined today by Juju and Nate Perry Films. Oh my goodness. What
Thank
a fucking...
you, brother.
Yo.
Dude, first of all, we were just talking about TikTok.
Oh, yeah?
We want to get you, you're getting viral off TikTok, so what's
yeah,
the
we
at
don't-
so we can get people on
Yeah,
here?
how can we run up your
Everything
shit?
is Nate Perry Films.
Everything's
man.
Nate
Everything.
Perry Films.
You know what I mean?
All right.
So it's
Get
easy.
that hashtag going, Nate Perry
Yeah.
Films.
I actually like that,
it's the
man.
brand.
That's a beautiful hashtag.
Yeah, it is. It is. It fits. It rolls. Just nice.
100%.
So,
Well, I was going to say, you told us previously that you've been making music videos for 10 years.
Yeah.
Could you
And
elaborate
it's been a little
on-
bit over that. I just kind of, it's a round number, so it's easy.
Okay.
Yeah,
So when you
probably like
first
11, but
when you
yeah.
first started like I don't know, getting into making music videos and recording and filming and all that, how old were you? What was the moment?
Yeah.
Like
Well, I kind of like me and my boy Grant, like from back in the day, we make like funny, based around skateboarding and all that, our little hobby. We make skit videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it stems. You just get a camera,
course.
and I would do photos of skateboarding and photos and everything. And then eventually someone asked me, like, can you do a music video? And I kind of just was like, yeah, like I've seen music videos and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I can do it. I can do it for sure. And then me not having any prior history, you know what I mean? Like I just did everything for free. I'd just be like, not even charging, not even thinking to charge, you know?
Right.
It was fun, you know? So we would
Right.
just go out and like, this dude had like, you know, who was just rapping, kind of finding a beat online, rap over it, 16 bars. We find a cool wall or something like a cool little background.
Yeah.
And then to make it cool, I would just look up how to make effects and stuff. So from an early age, you know, 13, 14, I was always like doing that with my friends.
Right.
And then after getting a bunch of those in the bag, someone started offering money. And then I realized, oh, well, now I
get paid
could
for
start
this.
charging.
There's a
'cause
whole
I've
check.
done,
Yeah.
now I know what a portfolio is because someone says, Dan, you have a nice portfolio. And I'm like, what
Right.
does that mean? And then they're like, it just means you have a lot of work. And I'm like, oh, and I'm like 14 years old, so I'm learning these things as it happens. And so it was never to get in it for money or
Right.
anything like that. It was just purely just because I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
And I thought that, you know, it's a way for me to separate myself. I didn't want to be on camera.
Right.
Like I wasn't nervous to be on camera, but I knew that it was like way more fun to tell the person, hey, do this, do that, and me film them and then go edit it later.
Right.
And if it was just a song that I used, not like actually like acting or anything, it was just fun to make a little montage.
Of course.
question:
yeah.
Do you still have some of these like first music videos like around
100%,
somewhere?
yeah. Like, I mean, on Nate Perry Films YouTube, I actually have some of my old videos that have been put out there from back in, like, I guess, like, man, that was like 2008, like, you know,
Damn,
stuff like
that's
that.
throwback YouTube
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
That's like,
real YouTube
early
stuff. So,
stages.
like,
Wow.
but it's crazy, man. Like, now to think that like what YouTube got into, like if I would have, you know, obviously taken the time to focus
Yes.
on that, you
Yes.
know, but it is what it is because YouTube and everything is all like a tool. It's like a platform that you can just use,
Right.
you know, to get yourself somewhere, to get your brand somewhere, you know. So
100%.
everything's Nate Perry Films because I just want
the
the brand,
brand.
you know what I mean? The name
Yeah.
just be itself, just you
Build
know,
it. I like
yeah.
how you incorporated everything. If you guys haven't noticed, he came in with nice Nate Perry ice on.
He's got
Oh,
the
You know what I'm
Nate
saying?
Perry
Shout out
chain.
Representing
Blue Moon
themselves.
on that, yeah.
Shout
You
out.
know what I'm saying? Representing himself,
Yeah.
keeping his
Yeah.
brand strong. Take notes, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You told us that you're originally from Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What part?
Ocala, Florida.
Cala,
Shout
Florida.
out.
Wow.
Where's California?
Ocala.
Ocala.
Ocala,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's a small town, kind of like if people are familiar with Orlando
Okay.
or
Right.
Gainesville. It's like 30
Around
to
there,
an
yeah.
hour from there.
Okay.
It's a small town. It's kind of like this little like horse country type spot that has like they're trying to do something, you know, they're trying to pop off, and but it's very boring. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
said, there's like, you know, you just find yourself doing whatever, you know, and it was for me it was videos and stuff. But people
Yeah.
get into doing, you know, it's kind of like, you know, I didn't come from anything. Like I did not come from, you know, money or anything like that. So it was kind of like for me to get into the LA like lifestyle and stuff like that, it's definitely different from my
Yeah.
family and from my
Right.
like other people and my peers used to, you know, I guess they're into more trucks and like things
Yeah,
like that.
turbo
and I-
diesels and
and
all
I
that.
want
Trucks.
Lambos and like, you know, things like that. So
Yeah.
Who bought you your first camera? Who got you into this shit?
I guess my mom had an Olympus little photo camera, and I was using that whenever we would have events, like family events and stuff, right? So she
Right.
would let me use that like it was mine. Like, and if I needed it anything, it was like it was my own. So my mom got me like my first one, but then
Wow.
I just realized early on that, you know, a $300 camera, you know, I got like a little Canon Rebel, you know, bought that for my birthday or something like that with some
Nice.
money that family gives you $50 here and there. You just save up,
You
right?
stash it. Yeah.
And then I just, you know, got the thing where I would sell that, get a better one, and sell that one, get a better one. So I stepped up to having like a little 5D, and then eventually I started seeing like Sony's were popping, and then saved up a little bit of money, and I had both. So I still even to this day have the 5D just for photos because it's
No
really
way.
nice. Like I feel like it's
Yeah.
still to this day like a really good
Yeah, it's a great photo camera.
Wow.
Yeah, like, and then I mean, like the Sony is just undeniably one of the most popular cameras of like,
Right.
you know, especially since 2018. You know,
Right,
it was
right.
insane. So you got to have that. And then whenever I got out here, I was using the Red so much
Yeah.
that renting it over and over for years and years and
You was
years.
better off copping it.
I've hear, yeah, most people would be like, "Why don't you own that?" You know, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh man, because it's $50,000. It's gonna be like that's a big investment." You know, and my car is like fucking 15,000. You know, I can't even.
It's
But
damn.
eventually, you know, you think, what's more important, a car or this investment that's gonna get
Right.
me a car?
It's a tool.
And so,
It's
you
the
know, it
whole
was
thing.
literally the reason I made my movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got the TV show deal that I got. You know, everything
Right.
that
You have a
happened
Red
was all
down?
because I have the Red. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Big,
man.
man.
Got that, like,
smart.
couple
Got
years
that
ago,
tool,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it
man.
was literally the thing that, if anything, it's a separation from the other people that have those Sonys, and you're competing with
You
them.
shoot the
and you're
fucking
trying
movies now.
But now, yeah,
You want
yeah,
another
you step
level,
into a whole
yeah.
nother level.
Yeah.
You got
Always
the fucking
still
Lambo
focusing with
cameras.
the music videos because that was whenever, like, you know, if anything, I had to separate the way that the style of the music videos were being, you know, produced on the Sonys all the time. So even then, I was like always coloring my work and adding effects and stuff like that. So people would think I'm using a Red even when I'm using my Sony.
Yo,
That's just when you know how to use your
I
camera.
don't know if y'all saw his shit, but I saw one of his reels. He had a fucking like ship, like a fucking pirate ship.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, how the fuck did you get that?
So that's actually, I had a client who is big on TikTok. They're these two individuals,
Right.
you know, and they actually, you know, shout out to Oliver and Sebastian Moy, and they like, you know, they're from my hometown, and it's actually crazy that me and them could connect and do this
Ocala?
thing. Yeah, they're from Ocala, and they have like
Small
millions.
world.
They're like way bigger. You know what I mean? So like.
World.
So in a way, it's a small town. They, you know, they heard about me. I hear about them. We connect on this music video, and we actually went to like Fort Myers or somewhere in Florida, like to get this pirate ship. And it was crazy because, like, you know,
pirate ship.
people literally hit me up and they'll be like, "Can you get bears? Can you get lions? Can you get
Yeah,
all
I
this,
saw
do
that
Yeah.
You
tiger.
saw a tiger
Yeah.
in your reel.
Yeah, so the people hit me up for crazy things
The
all the time,
fuck?
and it is one of those things where you're like, my job is amazing because I can be like, yeah, we can definitely get that as long
I
as we
can
have the
get you a
budget. Yeah,
tiger,
I
yeah.
can get you a bear,
If the money is
and we
there,
can-
plug.
and we could put the bear in a mansion.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's, you know what I mean?
Holy
Like,
shit.
so yeah, so it's one of those things where, yeah, man, people hit me up for things all the time for crazy things, and I'm just like happy I can like make that my
You
like
can
job too
accommodate.
to like
can
yeah, let's go on a
facilitate those
pirate
shits,
ship
yeah.
and do a crazy video and make it like a movie. You know what I mean? So. All those things are, yeah, like the pirate ship is amazing.
Incredible.
The bear and the tiger, all
The
that
tiger
was
was
kind of scary,
so
but
good.
kind of amazing at the same time. You know?
pretty much
Yeah.
what he's saying is, if your budget is right, he'll
Yeah,
get
yeah,
what
he's
you
got
need to
anything.
get done.
Get
Yeah.
it
If
for
the
you.
budget is right, Nate
What-
Perry will get you right. You feel
Yeah.
me? That's a slogan.
What is the craziest fucking thing someone's asked you for? Like, can you even say it?
I have one.
His boy's like, don't
the
say it,
girls
dog.
in the girls in the yeah. All right, so check this out.
All right.
Like my boy hit me up and he was like, I want to make the most legendary photo shoot,
Okay.
like the most legendary album cover. All
Okay,
right.
okay.
Scott Storch album, right?
Shout out.
Shout out.
Whole album produced by
Legend.
Scott Storch, right?
Yeah.
He's like, it got to be a crazy cover.
Okay.
Right. So I'm not gonna say the name of the thing because I don't know if it's gonna be the. But anyways, the whole idea was he was like, I need to have a a forest and a bunch of girls, like 12 naked girls, and I need to be in the middle,
Okay.
and I had to be like
Exactly
just
where he
standing
should
there,
be.
and then they're all just looking up at him like he's telling a story, like he's
Yeah.
preaching to him, right?
Gospel, yeah.
So the way I didn't want to go out to the middle of the woods with 12 girls and be like, hey, bugs and random things.
Yeah.
So literally, we built a forest in a blue screen set. You've seen green screen sets, right?
Yeah.
So since all the leaves and everything are green, right? You know, we can't green screen and key out that, so
you
it
had
had to
to
be a
make it
blue screen.
blue.
So we have a whole blue screen painted specifically for this, right?
Holy shit.
I'm talking massive, like it's a huge, like real size. We got trees. We had 2 huge production trucks come in with trees that were all live
What?
trees and like kind of fake trunks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then literally the night before, we went to a prop house, hand prop room, and picked up like a ton of crazy props that were all like resembling to like certain things in his life. You know what I mean? Like he would
Yeah.
walk around the prop room, and I'm talking huge, crazy props that like if you look at the cover, you're just like, what? But it's all things that just resemble to him, right?
Right.
The whole thing put together. I mean, I built the whole thing. I took the whole thing, and then we had to kind of use it like a Disney effect where the blue screen, everything's kind of like a mystical world behind him and stuff.
It's like enchanted and
It's crazy. I mean, the whole
Wow.
production was over $25,000, and it was
Oh my
and it was
God.
just for one photo.
30 birds.
What made it even crazier is we had 55 birds.
Wow.
55 birds live birds.
Was he smoking while y'all was making up this list?
And they were all like
was
around,
coming out the
sitting
tree,
on the
man,
girls.
give me
all
100
over the
birds.
props. He said, I want
100
55. I said,
bitches.
can we do like
Lay 'em
20 and
out.
Photoshop the other ones? He said,
Yeah.
nah, give me 55.
like, "No, we
So
need 'em
got,
all here."
And we did it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was
If
a
his
big
money
production.
is spent, like I said, if
Anything you want, we can make it happen.
the budget right,
Wow.
Nate Perry get you right. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Birds and all
Shout
that.
out.
No, that was a crazy shoot. I mean, like,
Have you so in this 10-year exotic bird journey where you're
Yeah.
just doing all kinds of crazy shit.
lions and
Did
tigers.
you, yeah,
and bears
lions and tigers and bears. Goddamn, Nate
Pirate
Perry
shit.
is going crazy, doing all these
Blue
different sets.
screens and
Have
shit.
you come across a situation where you were like, no? Like, have you ever been in a situation where somebody's asking for some shit and you're like, no, that doesn't make sense, or that's too outlandish?
I mean, sometimes there's like things that I'll tell people like it's just not for their own brand, for their own look and everything. Maybe let the professional take a little creative control. And then I come back with like, hey, so we were already going to spend the money on here. I found a different idea. Does that work for you? And then it's
Right.
like, if they don't want to do it, there's nothing that I've been like, I got to deny. Like, I can't think of anything that's been like, nah, that's too outlandish. But there's been times I had to shape what the
Right.
client wants because they want to do something crazy that I'm like, one, I don't think that we could do that. You know what I mean? I don't think you're gonna get like a good rep for that one. You
Yeah.
know, so but that's it. You know, nothing is crazy enough that like I can think of.
Okay, I
mean,
like that.
People hit me up for porn and shit, but I don't want to like. I mean, it's Nate Perry Films. I'm not gonna like oh, I'm gonna go shoot some porn and shit, guys. Nate Perry Films. You know what I mean? So like, yeah,
Shout
whatever.
out.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's
Nice.
like that's what it is.
Well, I was gonna say we definitely we have a fun segment for you to try. It's called the
Okay.
tapped in wheel.
Oh, let me get
Let's
it.
see if we can get him
Okay.
on the wheel. He's
Vanna
gonna
White.
Vanna White this for you right now.
Okay,
So show the
got it.
display. Beautiful.
Okay.
Let's get a Nate Perry spin here.
see some shit on there,
See,
man.
that's shit grub, which is good. You'll see.
Okay.
It's snacks. It's exotic
Yeah.
snacks. It's great.
Okay. Oh
you
man.
can spin it hard. Pause.
It's a hard boss. What do you get? What's
I
his?
got copper drop.
Ooh, copper
on.
drop.
Drop.
Let's see. Look at the screen here. And we'll show you the big copper
Oh,
drop.
man, I'd have to get those
no smoke.
for my boy AJ. You know what I mean?
Shout out
he
AJ.
fucking with them backwoods, so I gotta get him those. You know what I mean?
So this is a cop.
Yeah, that's a
As a
cop for
gift.
the homie though.
This,
like,
okay,
you know what I
cop
mean?
As a gift.
for AJ, but
Yeah,
a
it's
drop
a gift.
for Nate.
Yeah, it's a gift. It's
Okay.
a drop for me, but it's a cop for the homie.
Do you want to get him another spin?
Yeah, we're gonna have you spin again.
Let's get him another spin. Let's see what he's got.
It's kind of on the edge. So we're
Okay,
gonna do that
spin it again.
Okay. What we got?
Truth or shot.
Truth or shot? All
or
right, let's
shot.
see what we got here.
All right, let's see what he's got for
We gotta
me.
get you. What kind? Do you want liquor? Does he have, or do you have water? You can take a shot at anything you want.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just since it's just one, I really don't care. Like, just give me something that's good, like not little like cheap shit. You know.
We got good shit.
Okay, McQueen. Shout out Wiz. You know what I mean? Like,
Big Jim.
yeah.
All right,
That's
this
good,
is
that's
great.
good.
All right, so have you ever? This is great. Have you ever slid in a celebrity's DM and been left on red? Now you don't have to answer. You could take a shot.
Or you could do
Yeah, I
both.
mean, it'd be crazy if you like told me who I had, like, because I feel like who hasn't. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'll take a shot anyways, just to show.
Oh,
love,
okay.
You know what I mean? I
Shout
won't
out
say
to
who
him.
it is though,
Okay. All right.
because that's gonna get, maybe it's gonna
Keep it
ruin.
low.
It's there's
Maybe it's
still
gonna
like she
ruin the
read it
shot.
though. She opened
That's
it.
true. She
You know
was
what I
thinking
mean?
about it.
There's a
That counts.
possibility.
That counts.
Like,
That counts.
let me get my thing together, and then later
She'll show
I'll
up.
send you another DM.
Put
Yeah.
the energy out there.
Exactly.
So
she was busy. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Shout out. She was busy.
respect.
You trying to
I
switch
respect that
thing.
answer. That was a good answer. And he's got. That was
You
it.
can
One more
spin again one more
All right.
time.
Let's see what you got. What do you get?
Spin again.
It's always that damn spin again.
Cat.
Shit,
Or
girl.
No cap.
Cap or no cap? All right, let's see. No way.
Do you
bro.
really, is this cap or no cap?
Is this cap or no cap? A 3-pack of Supreme
Nah, bro.
Oreos.
No way, bro. Honestly, not
92,000?
92,000.
Bro, I give you $8
It's gotta be some.
tops.
I mean, that's gotta like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a collectible.
Your boy
like,
says cap.
that's all cap, bro. Like, yeah, nah. Yeah.
All
I
right.
agree with you on that one.
That's cap. That's cap. Get that off the screen. That's
That
all
is-
cap. I cannot.
Yeah.
What
I
idiots
ate them
out here
shits.
paying 90 grand for an Oreo? People
Nah,
are
man.
homeless, bro. It's crazy.
That's
As
a
you were
fact.
saying, facts. We speak facts on the show. So, who are some artists that you really wanted to work with that you've gotten the pleasure of working with?
I mean, man, like, there's been certain people I feel like, let me think, like Gucci Man, bro. Like, Ty
Oh yeah,
Dolla,
so you got
the
to work
lighter?
with Gucci
Yes,
Mane
yeah.
on what project did you work on?
Actually, I got to work on Gucci like a couple times,
Right.
And it was pretty dope because it's been like 4 or 5 times now. Like, it's been the Enormous, the Curve video, the one with Chris Brown, which was something with Chris Brown. Yeah, so like there's been a couple
Multiple
of them.
occasions,
Yeah, like
yeah.
I feel like there might be one more, but maybe it's just 3. But like, yeah, there's been multiple occasions with Gucci, and he's a legend. Like, he's gonna point blank.
He's
Shout
my
out
favorite.
Gucci,
He's
man.
my
Yeah,
favorite
man.
rapper. Yeah.
And
Kevin
the one
loves
with the
Gucci.
Curve video was
Yeah.
actually the Weeknd too. So got to meet the Weeknd, got to do work with him
Crazy.
and stuff like that.
Crazy.
Chris Brown, Tyga, those were big ones that I
Wow.
looked up to. Literally, genuinely love both of their music. So
Yeah.
like to be able to work with someone you genuinely love. We all at one point we're all rocking Soulja Boy, so I got to work with Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
How was that working with the baby goat, Young
love
Soldier, man?
Soulja
Shout out
Boy.
Soldier Boy,
Like
man.
Soulja's like honestly the
YouTube
realest.
goat.
Like bro, he'll give you like he's straight. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's what I appreciate. So like he's just how he is in real life, just how he is on social media. Like he's not fake. He's
Yes, he's consistent.
So Soulja, shout out to him.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, I feel like there's tons of growth that's going to be going and a lot of connections with certain artists that I really want to work with, So
Yeah.
I'm just letting everything kind of like manifest itself, you know what I mean, with Travis Scott and with Wiz and
Yeah,
everything
man.
like that,
Yeah.
I'm trying to work with all them. But yeah, there's tons of artists, man, out there that I look up to.
Dope, man.
Yeah.
Is there because like Juju said, I'm like a Gucci Mane like fanboy here. So for you worked with him obviously post prison,
Yeah.
and what was it like
Enormous.
seeing like the enlightened version of Gucci Mane?
I've said this on occasions. Gucci was like the happiest. Like
Yeah,
I feel
man.
like
the most.
there'd be other
positive.
people who'd be like super serious and come in there, and then like Gucci comes in and it's just like he's all smiles. I said it to him and I was like, man, like it's really good to see like the smile and stuff. Like you got a good like happy grill. Like he doesn't even have to wear
Yeah.
the grills. He's got a nice grill.
Yeah, those
So he's
teeth.
sitting
is-
there like dude, he's just a good vibe, man. Honestly, never seen him angry or anything like that on all those sets. He's always just like happy.
Wow.
He's a really cool person, man. Like his whole
Wow.
team is amazing. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Gucci, bro.
Yeah,
You
man.
know
I
what
was gonna say he's living his best life, man. He made it to be 40. Everybody
Yeah.
saying
He's
that
got a amazing wife, and it looks
Yeah,
like he's living a
man.
great like happy
Yeah.
life. You
he
know what I
getting
mean?
to get
Like,
out of the country, man. Shout out to Gucci, man.
That's
I
what
was
I'm
gonna say
saying.
the transformation of the
For-
trap guy, man.
For you as a creative and a director, does everything just kind of like gel and flow better when you're working with someone who's like happy to be there and
Yes,
involved
yes.
and you know what I mean? Like you could get someone who's like a negative or cranky and shit, and that probably fucks.
yeah,
with them,
yeah.
right?
If they're too serious, and they don't let it just be organic and very anal or something like that. That only happens on occasion.
Right.
That comes with stress. This might be a personal thing.
Right.
You never want to take it and like be like, let that. You don't want to mirror that. You want to help like let them,
Guide
if
it a
anything, mirror
little.
your energy, because
Right.
if someone's not in a good mood, you want to help them get in a better mood. So
Right.
obviously hyping them up and letting them know like, you know, that everything looks great, and
Yeah.
and then like showing them that, you know what I mean? Not just hyping it up and then it looks like trash. Look at the monitor, man. Like, you know, check it out. Talk with your people. Like, you know, let's make sure they're happy. You know what I mean? But personal things are always like gonna help, are gonna make someone, you know, go through someone, and you're not gonna be able to control that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, it is what it is. You know, working with those people.
Yeah, man. And sometimes I feel like it's not really the artist a lot of the time. It's to be like the people around the management, be like, oh, I don't like this
They
or
stress
X, Y,
them,
Z.
man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They're all in their
Sit-
ear too.
Haven't
Yeah.
slept.
Sitting
you know what I
over
mean?
you over the monitor and shit. Yeah.
It gets to their head, man.
Yeah.
But that's I mean, it's good that you're able to keep such a level head and bring energy to the shoot.
Yeah.
You know, and not.
Yeah, I'm
let
honestly like
them-
on set, like I feel like I'm like everything's like a movie, man. Like, you know, while it's going, shoots are 99% of the time they're working perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everything's going as planned. We understand what we're there for. I'm getting dope shots the whole time. You know, and so very rarely is there ever a bad shoot, but you know, shoots are just like fun, bro. So if my energy's happy and I'm like sitting behind the monitor, sitting behind the camera going crazy,
Yeah.
you know, then we can definitely like do some crazy shit with that, you know. So
Right.
yeah.
Do you have a lot of directors that you personally look up to? Who are some of your favorites?
Yeah, man. There's a couple, man, that I guess like, from being in the film industry for as long as I have,
Right.
I don't really know as many as I should.
Right.
There are other people who come on here and just name drop the biggest, nicest, coolest directors. Now, there's some that I look up to and that I know all, you know, like in the music video world, it was really like I started early on. Like anybody that was shot for Wiz, which was like Ben Palatino and stuff like
Right.
that, and then it turned into like Dan Folger and people like that.
Yeah.
But then it got into, you know, I would look at like Justin Jones, George
Right.
Orozco, people who were shooting like Hobson's videos and people like that, and then that was what I was inspired by. So like anybody,
Wow.
you know, Rex Arrow who's shooting for Mac, those
Right.
were who I was inspired by. Colin Tilley, he shoots for the
Yeah,
biggest,
man.
biggest.
Shout
people.
out,
Colin
yeah.
Tilley,
Yeah,
he's
shout
a
out that
huge,
boy in the
huge-
castle, man.
Director X, Mike Ho. And Mike
Yeah.
Ho, I've worked with him a lot. I really, really, really show love to him because he's a great dude. We have similar stories of how we pretty much just came from nothing, homeless at certain times. You know, it was
Yeah.
just like, you know, you don't have, you know, sometimes when you're going for your dream so much,
Right.
you know, you really don't care if you only have like you spend the last dollar in your pocket, as long as you know you got the next shoot, you know, you got the next thing going.
It's coming,
So
yeah.
I tell people all the time later, like in that stage where they're feeling like it's not like damn man, I got to get another job. I said like, no, if you just focus on
Yeah.
this, you can just, you know, you'll get to the next one. You'll get to the next one. You'll
It's coming.
build your clientele. Your clientele will keep coming back if you're delivering good products. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
That's true.
If
You
you're
know what I mean?
passionate about it, you're putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? Putting your 100 into it, you're going to get the
Results.
end product back, you know
they
what I
say
mean?
Hell
practice makes perfect.
Makes
Yeah.
perfect. That's
Plant
true.
your
That's the
seeds
truth.
It's
into
not even
your
a
garden.
cliche, honestly. It's just facts.
No,
like,
like,
you really have
really,
to do
like,
this shit. Yeah.
It just comes down to like anything you're passionate
Yeah.
at, anything you're good at. Sometimes it doesn't even need to be like, you know, the best, highest paying thing. As long as you're just like having fun, man. Rather do that for 60 years than do something you hate, and then
yeah.
realize, damn, I wasted my time and, you know, I got hit by a bus or some shit like that.
it was
But,
all
Yeah.
for nothing. Yeah.
bro, like I tell kids all the time, like if they're lost, if they feel like they don't know what they're doing it, but they have like a little creative bone in them, and if they don't even, it's such a fun thing to be in that you're gonna be surrounded by, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of amazing people in this industry. It's hard at certain times, but like literally, I can attest for anybody who has a camera
Yeah.
and is doing something that they've gotten put in, or they've got put in situations that they would never been in unless
Right.
they had that camera. So like
Yeah.
for myself, coming to LA, I would have never been able to maintain any type of like, you know, pay for my bills or anything like that because I came to LA with like $1,500.
Wow.
Like I
Holy
came
shit.
to LA with $1,500 and I didn't know anybody.
That's rough.
I
yeah.
knew one dude on Instagram and it was kind of those things where you DM, but I never met him.
Yeah, it's not
I
your
don't know this
boy.
person. and and if anything, I got to just believe in myself that like, even if that person falls through, which he didn't, he was an amazing person once I, you know, got to LA and met him. it was one of those things where to this day, like I think back, I'm like, you know,
It could have
it
went
takes
totally.
that. I mean, I lied to my family, man. I told my family, hey, I got friends, I got people out there, I got
You're
jobs,
like, don't sweat
jobs
it, yeah.
lined up, man. Like, but as soon as it happened, you know, I realized like LA is a cold world. There's
Yeah.
people all
Yeah.
around you that are snakes. And
Yeah.
you gotta hustle. You gotta, you know. And I didn't have a car for a year and a half. I bussed and skateboarded everywhere.
All over LA.
Yeah, man.
So think about it. Like when
Putting in
someone
the
hits you
work.
up and you're downtown and they're like by the beach,
Oh,
and they're like,
no.
"Hey, I need to do a shoot. Can you be here in like an hour or something?" And you're like, "Bro, I can't even hit an Uber because I ain't got bread like that."
Yeah.
Hit a bus. The bus is gonna take it an hour, hour 15.
2
and
hours.
stuff. So I be doing it. You know what I mean?
From
Sometimes I take
downtown?
3 buses to get somewhere.
Yeah.
So I got the bus life like real,
Locked
real.
in.
And
Yeah.
honestly, I tell people all the time, if they can't get on a bus, then they're just like bitches, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you got to be able to learn how to just get on a bus, not be scared to do some shit like that, get outside your comfort zone, and just go to another location,
Yeah.
not knowing that you're just gonna get an Uber back and da da da. Like, nah, the bus costs like $1.50, $5
Yeah.
pass for the whole day,
Just
man.
do
Just
it.
run it.
Yeah.
So I did that for a year and a half, and so, you know, coming to LA and not having anything, it really
Yeah.
makes you appreciate LA. Because I was downtown, bro. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
I like K-Town kind of like, you know. So like,
Yeah.
I was really just in like the real slummy. I mean, I'm paying $500 for this room that has like, you know, freaking rats in the ceilings and stuff I can
Roaches,
hear
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, apartments with roaches and shit. You know what I mean? So like, getting from that to where I am today makes me realize like, you know, I mean, I'm not from anything with money or anything like that. So, you know, I'm not like gonna sit there and just like, I mean, the biggest thing is the flex is this, but this is also a tax write-off.
Yeah. Shout
So,
out
like,
the tax write-off. Yeah.
The
When
brand,
you- you know
man.
what
I
I
told you,
mean?
man. The brand, man.
And you know, and this was a gift. So
Yeah.
like, you know, I mean, you got to be smart about how you do things. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And then
Absolutely.
and then how you go around your business is the most important thing. I've invested in my red before I get a nice car. You know, it's like I use that red to get me a movie deal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
the movie deal.
I was gonna ask you about that
The biggest
movie
thing.
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, we got to talk on that. Yeah.
Yeah, movie was the biggest blessing. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
how
so-
does that feel, man? You came from shooting skateboard videos
Yeah,
to
Fucking
yeah,
around.
Yeah.
you shooting a
It's
fucking movie,
mind-blowing.
man. A lot of people in their life want to be in movies and never get a chance to like actually get
Yeah.
like
So
get a chance to do
I
it.
tell people like even me, like I wasn't even thinking this was gonna happen for a while. Like I was kind of one of those people that was like, I'm gonna tackle the music video world and then I'll get into the film. You know what I mean? Once I'm like a little older, once I establish my thing.
Right.
But then last year I manifested this by just kind of like talking to my friends, my business partners, you know, and we were kind of like a little bored with the music videos at a while because you're getting budgets, but you're not getting the budgets you want. You know, what I
Right.
mean, you're trying to always over exceed, but you get limited.
Right.
There's sometimes that it just feels like you're doing the same thing, like a rap music video at a mansion with some
Repetitive, yeah.
girls and in a nice car.
Right.
You know, you always want to do something a little outside the box. So whenever the opportunity for the movie came, it's a comedy movie, and I've never done narrative work.
Right.
I rarely did short films, and they were definitely not like comedies.
Right.
But I know how to translate pretty much any story that you like. I look up to this. This is my love, my passion. I look up to this industry. I study everything, so I know every asset of building a project from beginning to end. So on this film, like I brought my whole team out. The production, or like I guess the producers that I work with, they're an amazing, very, very great to collaborate with. Very like just carefree, they want to like everybody just to be happy, they
Right.
let it flow. It wasn't anal. It wasn't like, there's never any arguments or anything like that.
Wow.
So working with them was a blessing too, because it let it just go through smooth. It was, and that's why like, I feel like I'm a little spoiled to be like, my first movie was a complete, success and everything. And I know that obviously everything going forward is going to be even bigger. But it's just one of those things where I feel like when you manifest it, like you think about it, you say, I want to do some films. If I talk to enough people, if I put it out there in the world, maybe the opportunity will arise and I'll be that person they choose to be the director that takes the task to direct a whole film.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it is bigger too, because I produced it and I directed it, and then I also camera operated most of the whole entire thing.
Oh, that's
Wow.
dope, man.
And then
Oh my God.
the biggest part is me and my team, me and this my boy AJ Wayne.
Shout out.
We edited the whole entire thing.
No way.
I couldn't
Talking about
give
keeping
a
it
project
in-house,
that was
man.
$1 million movie to somebody and expect
Yeah,
to just
that's your product.
that's
Yeah.
my baby. It's
Yeah,
my first movie.
You got to be on that.
I can't if
Shout
anybody
out.
says anything about it, like I gotta be able to take the rep and say like, you know,
That
it
was me.
It was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I shot it all. It wasn't my story, but in a way, like I got to translate this, for this individual who
You
wrote
brought it to life.
and I brought it to life.
Yeah.
And my team was literally it was edited 100% in my house. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
it's crazy. You know
dope.
what I mean?
That was the
And
cut in the
so
floor.
when this is on, in big screen and it's on Netflix and people are watching it everywhere, it's really, I can take more pride into being like, and I did edit that whole entire thing too.
Right.
Amazing story to get to work with, amazing crew, cast, everybody that was on it. And like, that's why I say it's a dream come true, because everybody that came out that was a part of it, I got big heavy hitters in it. We got some big legends that were like Debo and Juwanna Man, which
Wow.
is Miguel Nunez. And I got people like Eric Roberts, Academy Award winning. I mean,
Wow.
he's literally in Batman and stuff like that. It's like,
Yeah,
he's,
yeah.
he's
Dope.
legends and shit. So I got like a tons of people and influencers and everybody like that. I got millions of followers and they're really popping. But it's like mixing those legends, the old age, but we've seen them on huge films.
Yeah.
And then we mix that with the new age, because
Wow.
I got like people like Jamie Kennedy in it. And Jamie Kennedy,
Shout out
from,
Jamie Kennedy.
from Malibu's Most Wanted. I've watched that movie probably 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, of course.
Literally
Of
1,000,001 times.
Classic.
So
yeah.
to be able to like collaborate with him on that, it's amazing, man. I've seen Friday
Yeah.
1,000,000 times. To have Debo in my movie talking
That's
about
crazy.
the bicycle,
That's sick.
it's amazing. So from, that's gonna be like, it's gonna be hard to, such movie 2 is gonna be crazy too, because we're just gonna top it with every big, I want The Rock in it. I want
That's dope.
everybody. I want
Put it
so,
out there.
Yeah, yeah. So
when can we expect? Can we say that? Can we? When
so
can
the
we expect
movie,
it? Yeah.
there's some the trailer's gonna be released very soon, and we've been with the distribution and everything. It's a big deal, so it's like the date isn't even set.
It's not. Yeah.
But there is gonna be certain kind of like trailers that are released on certain dates.
Okay.
We're doing we're going to do a premiere very, very soon, and
Okay.
that's why I don't want to say the date, but there will be a premiere
Coming up.
It is a public premiere in LA.
Wow.
Okay.
But it's mainly just to let people kind of like see what we're working with.
Okay.
The big distribution is going to be full worldwide, coming this summer type shit. But very
2020
soon.
though.
2020, 100%.
Okay,
100%.
so
we could say that.
Be on
Keep
the
your
lookout
fucking
for
eyes
everything.
peeled
Yeah,
for
the
that Nate
sesh,
Perry
man.
2020.
Yeah, the
That's
sesh,
crazy.
man. It's crazy. So, yeah, man, let's just keep going, bro. Anybody who wants to collaborate on some movies, we making movies.
You got to tap in
all
with
day.
Nate Perry Films,
from
man.
beginning to end.
That's crazy as fuck. So if we want people to get exposed to your work, follow you, where would you like everyone to go?
I feel like the best way right now is you can either email me at thisisnateperry.
This is
at-
Nate Perry.
at Gmail, of course.
All right.
But then at Nate Perry Films on Instagram.
Okay.
And
Nate Perry Films.
TikTok. But
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
run
We're
up
gonna
his
blow that
TikTok.
TikTok
low
up.
key, like what did I say? Like 220 something?
Yeah. What we
What
at
are we at
now?
right now? 263.
Wonderful.
263. We going viral on TikTok, baby.
Shout out TikTok. Shout
Yeah,
out Nate
shout
Perry.
I
out
had
TikTok,
like, dude,
yeah.
I just started the account a week ago, so literally 0 followers.
Yeah.
I got 760, and I haven't had anybody from Instagram come to it because nobody
Ooh.
from Instagram shows love these days.
Fuck,
so like,
man. Actually, we can't say fuck Instagram, but shout out Instagram. We're
but
just
yeah,
playing.
big shout out Instagram if y'all want to
they
fix my
fucking-
algorithm.
But
then,
honestly,
hey,
yeah,
just-
they ban us though.
Hey,
a lot,
don't
so.
shadow ban us. Just
Yeah.
hey, we just trying to hang out, post some
Yeah.
good content,
Shadow ban, bro.
We're
Instagram.
hating this shit.
Yeah.
fix my algorithm.
Fix our
That's all we
algorithms.
asking.
Us and Nate Perry.
Yes, sir. Give me a blue
Um,
check too, by the way.
That's a fact. 'Cause that's
It's
all
all
people
blue checks.
recognize these days. Do you have a blue check?
You got a blue check?
Oh no,
It's all politics. Anyway, first of all, thank you so much for pulling up on Tapped
Bro,
In.
dude, it was a pleasure. You guys are amazing, man.
yeah, man.
You're welcome to
Y'all are
join
great
us.
sir.
energy to be around, bro.
Thank
Like,
you.
that's why I want
Thank
to say,
you.
like,
Yeah,
You
100%.
get
Thank you for coming through. Thank you. Be sure to check out Nate Perry Films. Keep your eyes on the camera. He's going to be coming out with a bunch of movies. And be sure to
Bunch of movies.
subscribe. Yeah, no, I'm putting that energy out
Question:
there.
If the budget is right, you still shooting videos?
oh yeah, music videos all day.
All that, run it up with them.
I
Run up
love,
his music
I
videos.
love music videos. I'll be doing movies forever too, and music videos forever. But just come with the budget so we could do some
Come
cool
correct
stuff.
with your money.
I'm transparent
Yeah.
about everything.
You get
I
that
just want to
Nate
do
Perry.
some cool CGI.
The
You know what I
objective
mean?
is
That's it.
Let's go.
The
He'll
object-
blue screen you a forest. He's not playing.
Come on, man.
He's
We'll make
not
this a Disney
fucking
movie.
playing.
Come on,
He's
man.
got live trees.
the objective.
Real trees.
5 birds.
Real birds.
The
Real
objective
tigers.
is the
Tigers and
finished product.
bears.
Is the fire shit.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
We just want to make some fire shit, man.
Exactly.
Yes. And if you still want fire shit, be sure to tap subscribe, tap the
Tap
bell.
in.
Thank you for tapping in with us. We're tapping out.
Back on that ass. Back on that ass. Back on that ass. Back on that ass.